to my quiet time. Today I'm going to lead a devotional on a couple of thoughts that have been going on in my mind and give you a challenge that I'm wrestling with, and I want to share it with you. The challenge is to find reasons to hope, find a silver lining in the midst of the lockdown, in the midst of the despair that we see around us, and be the beam of hope. And how can you do that? You can do that by controlling your mind in terms of what you allow into it and what you think upon, what you spend time thinking upon, and start looking for opportunities of what is it that you're grateful for? What is this time bringing into your life to be grateful for? And for that, I will read Romans chapter 12, verse 2, and I'm reading from the Passion Translation, which reads as follows. Stop imitating the ideals and opinions of the culture around you, but be inwardly transformed by the Holy Spirit through a total reformation of how you think. This will empower you to discern God's will as you live a beautiful life, satisfying and perfect in His eyes. In order for us to be empowered to discern what is going on, we really need to wrestle with taking control of thoughts of despair. And the way to do that for me personally is about filling my mind with the truth of what's going on. For instance, understanding why is it that so many people have to stay home, and the main reason being what you've all heard, flatten the curve. What does that mean? Allow the national health structures, institutions to just have enough room, to have space to deal with those people who are critical, reduce the possibility of infecting others, and especially those with underlying immune diseases or diseases that will allow them then expose them to go to ICU. That's one. The second thing for me, as I've been really thinking about what is going on, is looking at the impact as well as everybody else is looking at the impact on the climate. If you see, we know that nitrogen dioxide levels have gone down. China, northern Italy, New York, they've really looked at it from a meteorological perspective. New York, they've even looked at the carbon monoxide levels from cars mostly being reduced by 50% and a lot more. And thirdly, from my own personal perspective, it's about a time to slow down, physically slow down and be home and recharge physically, but also start looking and planning going forward for the future, and start putting into place really great foundations, ironing out things that already in the beginning of the year with this new decade that we're entering into, preparing properly. Therefore, I throw out this challenge: prepare yourself every day, look for things to be grateful for. Look at how you've been impacted in a good way. Look at how society has come together to support those vulnerable, and physically people are going to support the neighbors, and how you're reconnecting with your family, with your friends, being creative in how you do that. And these are things to be thankful for, and continue to seek God to say, show me more what you want me to set for the future, to prepare in terms of foundation. This is what I had. Renew your mind, work on that, and reject every information that is false and focus on what is true. God, we thank you for this time. We do not understand it. We know that you have not caused the virus to go viral, but we know that you are in control of all things, and you will use this time for your glory. And we commit it. We bring hope to those who are in despair, that they will know that there's something good out of this. The healthcare systems, for instance, are being rebooted around the world to take care of the majority. We know that we had limitations, and now most of the healthcare systems will encompass everybody. And for that, we are already thankful. For your glory, and there's more. So the challenge is out there. Go out and find what God is doing in your area. Amen.